Hi guys, it's Fiona. So, New Year's, the time of year where people decide they want to change something, and so they write down a bunch of random things that they hope they will accomplish throughout the next year, but then they usually start forgetting about around mid-January. So I actually wrote down a few things that I want to change for New Year's, but I'm hoping that they don't just stay written on paper. I want to actually accomplish these, so I tried to make them reasonable. So, here we go. Number 1, learn something new each day and to write it down. This is actually really important because it helps you to remember things that you've learned before. I've had times in my life where I'm like, oh, I know I've learned this before, I just forgot about it. And it doesn't even have to be something in school, it could be something in life. Number 2, find 3 good things in each day. There's actually been studies done where people who were positive and people who focused on the good in life instead of the negative had less chances of getting sick. So it actually helped their immune system. So it's pretty cool how that correlates. Number 3, make a habit of getting out of bed early each day. This is something I find super hard because when I get out of bed, I'm freezing cold, I'm exhausted, and I just don't feel like doing anything. So for me, getting out of bed early is a huge change. So I'm gonna have to do it little by little, only getting up like 15 minutes earlier and then, 15 minutes earlier than that. But also, I have to go to bed early too. So it's kind of a two-sided resolution, going to bed early and getting up early. Number 4, everyone says this, but I actually do want to exercise every day. It's good for your immune system, it's good for your overall mood, it's good for your blood circulation, it's just good for you in general. But a lot of people will say, I'm going to exercise an hour each day, and then about a week into it, they hate it and they go back to what they did before, which is nothing at all. And so I want to do something that's not quite that drastic. I just want to continue with what I have been doing, except for just doing it every day. There are studies that have proven that only 12 minutes of vigorous exercise, if you don't have time for anything else, can do wonders for you. Number 5, go for every opportunity. This is something that I really don't do. I get scared of doing things and I don't feel like I can. And so I really don't take the opportunities that are presented to me, and I want to stop doing that this year. Number 6, stop being afraid to sing. Okay, so for the longest time, I've been terrified of singing in front of people, and I know that's kind of hard for you to believe because I've put covers on this channel, but it's true. Like, even my own family, I don't sing in front of them, but I like singing. It's just that it terrifies me to sing in front of people because I'm scared of what they'll say or what they'll think. And so I want to change that, and I want to stop being afraid to sing. I want to do more special musics. I want to just sing more in general and just get rid of my fear. Number 7, laugh as often as possible. I know if you've seen any of my other videos with people, I'm laughing a lot. And I do laugh a lot, that's true. It's just that sometimes I get afraid of laughing in front of people because I find my laugh to be annoying. And so I try not to. But laughing is actually really good for your health, and so I want to just not be afraid to laugh anymore. Ha! Number 8, tell people how much I care about them. So a lot of times we don't actually express how much we care about someone and how much they mean to us often enough. And then they start to forget, and they start to wonder if they really are worth anything to us. Because I know I have those feelings, and so I want to make sure that other people don't have those feelings at all. So I want to tell them, like, hey, you mean a lot to me. Like, I love how you're always there for me. I love how you come to my room. I love how you give me gum when I want some. Like, just tell them simple stuff that makes them feel appreciated, makes them feel valued. And you never know what day is going to be your last. So you want to make sure that people feel valued before they're gone and you haven't told them. Number 9. I want to keep my word when I say I'll do something. A lot of times I'm a people pleaser, and so I say yes to everything, and then I only end up doing a part of what I said I was gonna do. And I want to stop doing that because it lets people down. And I know I think I'm pleasing everyone, but in reality I'm pleasing nobody because I'm not even pleasing myself when I don't do all this stuff. I want to only say yes to the things I know I can do, and I want to start saying no to things that I know I can't get done. And number 10, this one might be the most important because a lot of times we'll jump into something without any sort of plan at all and it'll go horribly wrong. So what I want to do is change each of these things little by little. If I just say, starting January 1 throughout the rest of 2016, I will do every single one of these things every single day, I will fail. Like, no one can do that. We're human. That's not even possible. But I'll have more success if I change things little by little. So one example is flossing, and I know the dentist says you're supposed to do it, and I know it's good for you, but I really hate doing it. It takes a lot of time, it's just annoying, and it hurts sometimes if you haven't been doing it for a while. So I don't want to say I will floss every single day without fail, because if I forget, I'm gonna just get mad at myself, and then I might even stop doing it altogether. So the best thing to do is to say, I'm gonna floss today. And that can be your daily resolution. And you did it that day and you can feel good about it. And the next day you could say, I'll do it today. But like, it should be a daily thing that like you try to change things little by little, because otherwise you're just gonna get discouraged. As Yoda says in Star Wars, do or do not, there is no try. I wanna stop saying I'm gonna try to do things and actually do things. So that's all, guys, and if you enjoyed this video and you could relate to some of my New Year's resolutions, then click the like button and tell me what your New Year's resolutions are too. Click the links below to follow me on all my social media, subscribe, and bye! Just gonna stand there and watch me burn, well that's alright.